All right, let's get to the next segment. Guys, man, hit that like button, man. Hit that like button, please. I know some of you guys are in here watching. Please hit that like button. We spitting that hot fire, man. All right. So the next article, it talks about the standard American diet. All right, let's see what they're talking about here. All right, so it says that, let me see here. So the standard American diet gives you standard American diseases, which puts you on standard American drugs. So you guys see, just read this article again. I need you guys to read this. I'm gonna read it one more time because I don't think I think a lot of this whole caption just went over y'all heads, right? The standard American diet gives you standard American diseases, which puts you on standard American drugs. If that isn't if that isn't a blueprint to what they want to do to you, I don't know what is. They really just gave you the blueprint right there of their business plan. I'm going to keep reiterating what the agenda is for a lot of these companies. We just talked about how a company yesterday had an Ozempic menu in New York. How they serve little smaller items on their menu for Ozempic clients because they understand that Ozempic customers are not eating as much. So they want to give you still the restaurant experience, but with a smaller portion size. It just lets you know, man, the agenda of these companies. They give you diet, diet gives you diseases, diseases get you on medication, and it just rinse and repeat. Mind you, they have no intentions of getting you better. They want to keep you on these drugs. They need to keep you sick. That's why they're putting all these different ingredients that you can't even pronounce. That's why they're putting in all of these different types of dyes and you know things in the food that we have no idea where they came from. It's all an agenda. They need to make money. Big pharma needs to make money. Other companies need to make money. So this is what they push on you, which is why I tell you guys, man, stop putting this junk in your body. I don't want to hear about racism. I don't want to hear about how you can't get quality food. No, I don't want to hear none of that shit, man. Like I told you guys, I've lived in these areas before and I still made a priority to make sure I ate right. At least the best I can. Yeah, the stores around me may not have been the best, but I still prioritize the main macros, right? My fruits and vegetables, my proteins, my carbohydrates. So I don't have to get on these things. I don't have to be a part of this nonsense. But it's too many excuses. We want the quick and easy route. We like quick and easy because it's convenient, but quick and easy and cheap and fast, that's going to put you in an early grave. Yeah, you get what you pay for. You get what you pay for. So if you want cheap and fast, well, you're going to get cheap and fast results. And that usually leads you to medication, high blood pressure, obesity, things that come with cheap and fast. So it's very important, man, that we are on here and we are taking care of ourselves, putting the right things in our body. We want to avoid this shit, man. We don't want to be on medication when we're older. That shit sucks. Let me tell you right now. Even just having to be on basic medicine sucks. So we want to avoid being on medication, especially as we get older. All right. So, yeah, man, this is the blueprint. I call this the blueprint for destruction. This is exactly what that is. This is the blueprint for destruction. So, yeah, man, we gotta avoid that, man.